everything going well? Hopefully. Yep, everything seems to be online. Hello everybody. Oh man, this has been nice. Okay, I like that time. I'm streaming again. I said I would do this. So yeah, streaming. Yeah. So how I suggest you to play some games. I haven't really decided on if I feel like playing that. Is it gonna be Xiangjian, Tenyi, Despia, or Punk, or a few of those actually. But yeah. Yeah, I'll show off my. Okay, this is my current Xiangjian playing the Ecclesia now. He's great. Well, she's good enough, honestly. She gets you Hui or Taya, because they're the only two which actually, you can get token after the summon or on summon for her. After summon for. What's that again? YouTube is nice. Yeah, okay. Stream status is poor, it's saying. Alright, okay. Good to know. So yeah, this is my Xiangjian list. Tenny. That's not the one. The Burst Destiny one. This is it. As you can see, we do have some Yen cards in here because they're good. But you can clearly see this is majority Tenny cards. We play one of the Longyun to go into the level 10 for like it's just a good speed stick. So we played two of the tire. Why? Because it can go. It's like I said, these two. I played three total. Actually, there's another card I want to put in. Well, I'm kind of iffy on putting in. Actually, not put in because it's hard to get into this deck. Actually, never mind. Look, these two are good, and we usually have worms in the grave. They're not in hand, so I prefer playing Taya instead of Moi. And he also has this graveyard when he uses materials and send another one of these to the grave. So yeah, so play three of the Dragon Swordmaster to actually search out them. Normal Tenny stuff. But we play three of the new cards, Supernatural Danger Zone. I don't know why I was saying it like that. I do. But this card lets you, when it's non-effective monster summon, you can type one case a card on the field to destroy. This works on either player's turn, so if you summon out the Link 4, and you can actually have a pop basically every turn, which is nice. Yeah, then I go to, that's two of them. My punk list is this. Not my best punk list ever, but it's my current punk list. I also play in three of these in the side deck. This is one of the additional normal ones for psychics. Look, there's sometimes when this card would be great. Other times though, I just really don't like seeing it because I'm like, this is completely worthless, honestly. Sometimes, so at the moment, I'm not playing any. Also, I'm playing Goyo because at least Earth Tennis, and I thought it was funny. And yeah, finally, the Spire. Yeah, my this stream is currently saying it's going really bad in like actual loading, so that's fun to know. There it is, Bo. This is my current Spire list. We're playing three of the Black Albion, because it's basically a good mulligan effect, kind of. Where we're putting these in the grave, which we're doing in the grave. Once they're in the grave, you can banish this to set them to your field, which is nice. Which is that's the combo you can do. It also can just summon it. So plus it's 2500 attack speed stick, and it's kind of honestly very useful at times. I play one Jubilation of Branded, which whenever I see this card, I sometimes debate, is it worth playing? My screen just went black for a second. Hopefully everything's fine. Look, if the Spire had a Fairy Fusion, that would be great. I kind of get why they don't. It's kind of the purpose to not work for this card. Because, reveal one in your hand, send one of the Ada Fusion monsters to attack or defense of the same type. So basically, that's in them. But the problem is here, even if you say that you had a Fiend, what's called the Spire monster main deck, it wouldn't really work anyway, because none of these have end phase effects or effects when I hit the graveyard. Besides, so this one I said, but that's from field to grave, so not particularly that useful. There's some skid in my room now. It's anyway, 2 Lure of Darkness to banish off with this. I didn't play 2. I found 3 was a bit too much, honestly. Also, we're playing 3 of Protective Spirit Logo Grab because our place is a pure Despia list. Because it's a pure Despia list, we want some lights. So we play 3 of her, because it's a light plus she can summon herself. Simple. Also playing this entire hand trap lineup. Why? Because they're fun to if you draw them, they're good. And we're playing 3 of the stained glass of the Valorant. Why? Because I wanted to try it out, and these are all fairies and fiends, so it works here. And yeah, speaking of stuff, let's play the Spire first. No, play the game with the Spire first. Martins, yeah, it's stuck. I do wonder why my internet's kind of crap there at the moment. That is annoying though. It's like, yeah, my stream's kind of saying it's doing crap. Oh crap! Someone came in. I literally turned my head away and someone came in. Okay, let's go. Hopefully it gets better. I'm going first. Stained glass. Okay, I'm half paying attention. This is bad already. Okay, Condemn Witch. Okay, Witch is actually a good card in more than one sense. First off, it searches Forbidden Droplet. Do they have an Ash? If they have an Ash, it's fine. I played 1 of her and 2 Federal Droplets. She searches it. I should summon that. But also during your opponent's turn, you can tribute it and summon the level 4 one, which that's useful. I'm gonna get. I always forget. For some reason, I was doing a search effect, but I wasn't. God damn, I'm an idiot. Okay, no, this is night. I'm already tired. It's fine. Okay, it's all good. That's a lie, but it's all good. Okay. Let's see, what are you playing? Me Cube, yeah. Gold Sock. A lot of decks use Gold Sock these days. Any banish deck basically uses it. Fun the Dragons uses it. I'm gonna use you now. Actually, just contribute you. Yeah, I figured I had an Ash in hand. No, I should have used Stained Glass first. That's my bad. I mean, this is gone terribly so far in my memory. My brain's already dead, it seems. However, Fairy Monster did attempt to activate its effect. So we can summon this girl. So we have something on field, honestly. That's mainly it. Okay, we have a Fairy. I might save this to my turn if I need to. No, what, drawing a hand trap might be nice actually, so let's use it now. And we did get a hand trap. But having next turn plays is also good. Okay, get rid of you because I don't need it. Okay, get rid of the okay. This is search, it's fine. Insta fusion is coming down. Wow, that stream is heavily lagged behind. Wow, I'm looking at my what's it called screen, like the preview, and it's at the start of the duel now. How long was that since the start of the duel to here? Wow, it's bad. They want to destroy my stuff. I guess just do this, because they probably want to link it away for something. Nope, it didn't. And they surrendered. Oh, okay, all good. Another game with Despia. Uh, let's go first. Okay. I don't particularly like this hand. Oh, we can make it work. I wish I'd won. Wait, no, I have the spy monster engraved. It's all good. Okay, return that to my hand. Then I'm gonna fusion summon uh, the Crimson Gleam Dragon with the fairy, so why? Because I want to have this is discard fodder basically. Or fusion fodder. I wasn't. Oh, never mind. Alright. In the plain Exodio, the forbidden one. Actually, no, I have this guy. I can burn them out if I try to keep drawing because I can only activate way more than. Uh, brain. Yep, they knew it. They knew they couldn't. Oh no, the cool that no, I'm happy now. They're actually playing like like no, the cool Exodia build where you actually use the traps, you grinding. I think they're still playing draw cards. It seems. No, they're playing they unless they just really want to get rid of my card, which you know what was plenty possible, and I can't do much right now. Even they can't draw anyway, so if their part of their play requires a monster on field, I have multiple ways to get rid of one. Actually, I probably could have fusion summoned. No, I couldn't fusion summon. Oh, this guy. You get another Albert. Get another Brandon Red. Brandon Red is the greatest spell they could have added to this fire. Recycling. I know it's still fusion summon. Get my Dramaturgy back. Fusion summon one level later higher fusion monster. Gonna make another Crimson Gleam Dragon because that's the best here, honestly. Should just add that to hand, normal summon it on. Anyway, both these effects can activate. Yep, no, this is obliterate. Yeah, I'm gonna do this then. Make another one. And this one can actually attack directly now. Haha. Yeah, Battle Fader. They have the level 10 in hand. Yep. They not didn't use Obliterate, huh? Okay, alright, I'm gonna normal summon Condemn Witch. What's gonna happen? Look, I know this has a search effect, but like, I don't want to keep bouncing my stuff. I could make access code, which I'm kind of half planning to do, but I'm scared that it's gonna have a, or not another battle fader or something. Or something like, stops attacking, which I think they do because I'm waiting for something. Oh, yeah, but come on, burn your life. This takes damage. This is them pain, so it still works. They've probably set a blue rate down now. They're still going. I think they have Exodia in their hand now, honestly. If they're going to be... Yeah, I think they have Exodia. Well, most of them, maybe at least. I think they have the majority of the pieces in hand now. Okay. They definitely have something to stop me. So, the plan is, if they want to stop me, they have to die in the process. Meaning, we shall make another Crimson Gleam. That means if they negate my attack or some crap, they'll just die. Well, technically speaking, they need 2 turns anyway to get this back, but they could have something that was going to add a banish card, so I don't want to risk that. I don't have another Crimson Gleam because it's in my grave. Idiot me is... Okay then. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh look, activate your battle fader and be locked to only one more card usage for the rest of the game. Oh yeah, I forgot 1 day of peace. I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, it's, I'm tired and I forgot. Okay, it's just how it is. It's the time of day. Anyway, they can take damage now. I'm gonna activate this, see if that will get them to just, instinctively reactivate a card. Sometimes people do that, oh, chain, that should do something. Yeah, they gotta obliterate. They lost connection. It probably means they just closed the game. Okay, that worked. Let's play some Xiangjian. And actually, while I'm here, I might as well make a video for the combos because this is lagging like hell, honestly. So I might do something so productive and make a video. Okay, I'll start recording this now. Okay, so guys, who's watching this on the stream, I'm gonna start recording basically a combo video because this stream's lagging like crap. So this goes. Hey everybody, we're gonna go over some Xiangjian combos, and yeah, one that I like to press before I start this deck is very good at going even. If you have like 2 cards in hand, you usually get 2 synchros on the board if the cards are good, you know, very easily. If you have 3, yeah. Let's see. First off, let's go off. No, let's use the archetype cards first. Let's use these two. Because you can start off with these two very easily, and going off more from them usually gets you more. After I show you using just these 2 cards, I will show you using Moyi, Longyan, and Tyre, because actually using all 3 of these together, it's very good. You can get the level you. Okay, using just these 2 gets you your level 10 synchro and your level 8 synchro. So negation and interaction upon that negation, and using Moyi, Longyan, and Tyre gets you, well, technically speaking, any level 10 synchros. Baroness usually go your own first. You have to get though the level 8 Xiao, but you also get any level 7 to 9 synchro using all 3 of them, which is a very important thing, which means you can go into stuff like FA Dawn Tracks for spell and trap negation, or you can go into stuff like Virtual Hibi, Senshin, to just have banish, banish cards in the field. So first off, I'll show you the Moyi and Longyan combo. So first off, you just normal summon Moyi, activates effect. You probably, if you test that, you probably understand how it works. Get a token, use those 2 to summon the level 8, because that's what you need to do to. Now, I'm not going to actually use, what happens here, use his effect, then we use effect to block, but we're not going to use that for the time being, because we're just going to show you what happens without luck involved. And at this point, we can just search out anything, I'm just going to discard it, but like personally, I would get I'll get the search spell, use the search spell to get it in the grave, so if I ever do get another, so if I ever do get, what's it called, the Tyre in my hand, I can banish it. Now we're going to go to Baron. See? Simple, those two cards get you 2 synchros, and you burn for 1200, which is nice. I also say next. Oh yeah, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to show you the triple card. So we're happy to do all 3. Start. So first off, you have the normal summon Moyi, because it's the one that requires you to have cards in hand. She's very good, but she's very bad for the top deck, which is why I like Tyre more for overall. But that's why I also play 3 copies of new Elsis Ecclesia. Yeah. Anyway, single summon him again. This first part's the same basically. Again, we're not going to activate the draw because we don't want to. It's not based on luck at the moment. This time we actually do need to add very carefully. We need to make sure we get the revival spell, the Monster Reborn. I love having a searchable Monster Reborn, by the way. Activate Longyan, summon him, summon token. Now we go into Baroness because we're going first, we're going to negation. or you can go into level 1 because that is interaction technically speaking. Now we activate Grand Peak to revive Taya. Now we use his effect to banish the spell to get token. Now we can go to any level 7 to 9 by using the spell's effect to increase or decrease level by 1. In this case, I like to increase by 1, so we can go to the virtual world Xiangjian. And now we have a negation, 2 negations, and every card on field is banished. And yeah, we can now send a card to grave, which means we can send anything, honestly. We're gonna send a Shuna, just in case, we get a normal monster, we can get effect at Tenyi. And now we're gonna show you another combo next combo. It's gonna show you I like to call the Tenyi combos. This is what you can do when you have Tenyis in hand. What this requires is you have a Shuna and either a Hadra or a Shuden, which is why I play 3, but I 2 of this and 1 of him, because it's like the 3 total and 3 of. So yeah, I need one of each to the 2 3-ups. Anyway, in this case, we're just going to go show off the Hadra. You probably guess why, because we need the level 7 plus 1 equals 8. You can go to him. This combo though does lock you into exclusively worms, so keep that in mind. We now activate Shuna's effects to go into the shooter. Now we have 1 in it. We can now go into. Now here is the important part. We have 2 options right now. We can either go into the level 10 synchro. We can either search out Long Yun or the search spell to search him out and go into level 10 synchro, or we can instead of that we get the search spell and search Tai R. I'm going to show off searching Long Yun first, so it's shorter. Now if you notice, we have Hadra and a grave. We can banish it to actually add a Shuna back to our hand. Now we can use his effect, discard it, boom, summon token, boom, synchro for 10. We now have Grand Duke back on. We burned for 12. Good. When we start that combo, we're going to go again. We're going to do the same thing as last time. Boom, 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 boom. Summon him first before we activate Shuna's effects. So we can set ourselves a normal summon. Shuna's level 7. Go into the Swordmaster. Activate his effect. This time we're going to go into the other method. Add the search spell. Use the search spell's effect. The add Tyr. We're going to now normal summon Tyr. Oh, my neck. Now we can just use Tyr's effect. We're going to banish the spell, even though we're not going to, we can increase or decrease the level, but we're not. Just go to banish the spell. Now we can go into, we can either just choose our straight Draco Berserker, or we can go to Brightness of the Xiangjian. This depends if you want to or not, honestly. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Why? Because, honestly, Brightness is a very, good card going second. Anyway, what we're going to do now actually put Mo Yi in the graveyard. We actually do 2 things. You know what? No, 1 thing, text speaking. Put Mo Yi into the grave. Now we activate, first off though, we need to activate Hadra's effect to add a Shuna back to our hand. Now we Brightness of the Xiangjian to destroy our Monk of the Tenyi to revive Mo Yi. If you notice, we have a worm monster in hand. Here's a special summon. Now we can reveal a Shuna in our hand. We can now summon token. We can now go into another level 8 synchro. In this case, because we are locked into worms, we're going to go to the Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. And now we can draw a card. Ta-da! And in this case, if you get very lucky, you can draw another search spell. Wait, scratch that, because the search spell is locked to once per turn. Yep. If you got really lucky and you draw Tactician, you can now go into a level 10 synchro. Magic. So yeah, this is probably one of the this one of those 2 card equals 3 card synchros, but in this case this can't actually, this doesn't have any interaction though, so it's a bit, yeah. But yeah, you go. I hope that was good for you all. Look, the deck can do more if you have, you have 5 cards in your opening. I show you stuff you can do with 2 cards and 3 cards. So, also, I'll quickly mention this before I go. Actually, you can make Toad. You can actually make Toad really awesome. If you summon Moyi, set the token, use Heavenly Dragon Cycle, tribute in the token. You can special summon from your deck. Tenyi spinning Chitana, which 2 level 4 waters go into Hermit Shark, go into Toad. I personally don't do that because I just don't need to, and prefer just going to the level 8 synchro range. But yeah, you can do that. You can also go into link plays with Mare. I don't do that just simply because I like the level 8 synchro range, and this deck can do that more often than not than summon Mare. You can summon Mare very easily because you can go into Brightness very easily and Yazi very easily. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you actually learn how this deck works. Before I go, I guess again, I will explain. You have a search spell, which can search any Xiangjian or worm if you control a synchro. You have a revival spell, which can also revive any worm if you have a synchro. But the key point you need to know here is the deck doesn't lock you into worms at all. The only time it gets locked into worms if you use Tenyi Spirit Ashuna's effect. So it's a Tenyi's which locks you into worms. So that's why you can play cards like the Spellcaster one and Ecclesia, because she is good. I don't share any comments off of her because she's kind of like basically any of the other level 4s in your deck, or the level 6. Anyway, because if you cover her, you can tribute her, special summon Moyi if you need Moyi, special summon Taya if you need Taya. Not the Tactician though, because the Tactician's effect on the summon token only works if you discard a card. So, but if she does get you any of these 2 which you want, or level 6 if you need him. Plus, if you want, you can actually play Albaz, like 1 copy of Albaz for Super Poly, because she can tribute something on her opponent's turn as well. Finally, if you go in second, she can special summon herself, which helps a lot actually. That's done now. Thank you guys for watching. Take care everyone, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. And now I just recorded a video kind of in a stream. I just felt like doing that. I really just want. I don't think I've seen that many combo videos for Xiangjian yet. Though I wanted to have one up at least. Plus, I like the deck. Deck's fun. No, I want to play Tenyi actually. No, unlock that. Let's play Tenyi. I know I did practice on Xiangjian, but like I want to play some Tenyi. Let's see. Game. Someone's in. All good. Yeah. I'm gonna go paper actually, cause high 5. Yeah, cool. We have high 5. That's neat. This is not going well. Scissors. And I lost. That's fine. Honestly, there's Tenyi there. I am very bad at making Tenyi in a weird way. I never know if I want to go first. Like, I feel like I usually have more success if I'm going second, but like my brain's usually like, yeah, go first. That's what you do, right? You go first, right? So I feel like I should just make a going second Tenyi list, but this one's kind of like in first-ish, but like usually I win going second more often than not. So that's how that works, I guess. Anyway, we have a lot of decent cards, but I have no idea what they're playing. This hand was absolute garbage. Okay, first I'll activate this card. They'll probably think, actually, this first they think I'm playing Xiangjian. And then yeah, look, I'll get you. You must summon yourself. They have 4 cards set, so that's what worries me honestly. I need to activate Tenyi Spirit Hydra. They have a trap monster, that's what I'm curious about. Or any monster. So now I'm about to get my first monster down. Supernatural Danger Zone. Monk of Tenyi. Now, if there's summon a monster, we get a draw 2, and we now get a pop a card. And honestly, what are they playing? Plus we have Solemn Strike. Thankfully though, we do have him in hand. That's why we searched him. Do they have another card? I think Counter Fairies. That could be it. Not like if you're playing Solemn Strike, you have to be playing Counter Fairies, but you know. Anyway, tokens. Someone don't know what a token is? A non-effect monster, which means we can pop it. Honestly, this card might be an interesting tech in Xiangjian. Mainly due to the fact that if you pop a Yazzie, I guess. Pop in Xiangjian. Oh, they're playing Unchained. And I popped the wrong card. But you know what? They summoned the monster. I get to draw two. Unless they had something for this as well. I actually prefer that they didn't get rid of this card because good. And I haven't used my normal summon yet. So we can do multiple things. First off, okay, we're gonna go into the Grand Duke because I'm very curious if they have anything. They probably want to stop my Grand Duke from popping up because I have 10 cards banished and I get attack for any banished card. I want to destroy this card. Right now, I can use him to. Yep, I knew they had something. But it was a called by the grave. You fool. And you banished the card. I was going to use him to banish the card, but that works as well. I'm scared what this is. They can. Imperm. No, I'm no longer scared anymore. I'm no longer scared. I would have preferred they didn't get that actually. But we know we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Things happen. It's an interaction between two people, not just one person playing the game. Activating Taya. We're going to banish a spell because we actually want to go into. I think I want to go into Yazzie. Yeah, I don't think I can do enough damage. Yeah, I don't think I can do enough damage if I just go into the brightness and. I kind of summon it. I didn't put Yazzie in this one. I was meant to do that, and they surrendered anyway. It's all good. I'm going back to put Yazzie in. I remember heard it. I was debating earlier if I put him in or not. Look, I kind of want to because you can summon Meh from deck. And Meh, look, it's a card. It exists. How good is it for this deck? Decent, actually, because why not? Because it helps you get to the Link 4 very easily. Who do I want to get rid of? Honestly, it's kind of hard to get into Tornado Dragon a lot. It's my main spot trap removal though. You know what? I'll get rid of. Screw it. I'll get rid of one of the sun ships in this side. Put you in there. Yazzie goes here every time. I don't want to use Yazzie for a bit. Look, land is useful just because it just requires 2 monsters. Sometimes you need a normal effect monster on field. 2 shaman because this is Tenyi. I probably could have played Pot of Avarice in main deck to recycle some of these. But if I play Pot of Avarice in the main deck, I can start cut these down to 2 and cut that down to 1. But I don't even feel like putting. I don't have room for Avarice at the moment. Black Pearl, the legendary ship. Oh yeah. Oh, going first. Yep. Again, look, I get hands. I feel like I get this. I'm like, I should just go second. Like sometimes maybe I should make a pure going second Tenyi list. Honestly, I may not need Supernatural Danger Zone then, but like, because no, Supernatural Danger Zone is basically a pop. Honestly, so it's just like, hey. Mystical Space Typhoon for monsters and Pearl Trap cards. So it going second is actually not that too bad. My ears kind of just died for a second. But this is actually very bad. And no, look, we can make it work. He lets us revive one if it's destroyed. This protects it. And if we need to actually dodge something else, we can have this distributed special summon deck. And if this gets destroyed, we can revive it with this. That means once we special summon, we can pop a card as well. Lightning Storm, destroy my back row. I appreciate not, but like, that's probably that's going to happen. Twin Twisters basically is on the plane, Plunder Patrol. I'm not gonna activate. There's nothing worth activating it for. But yeah, this is fun though. One cool part of Supernatural Danger Zone. It's any non-effect monster summoned. So, for example, I put some Blue Eyes earlier. Summon Blue Eyes. I could pop the Blue Eyes because I summoned the Blue Eyes. Same with Xiangjian. If you know, they're playing Xiangjian. I can just pop their cards while they're doing it. And we drew 2 of the search spell, which is to say the least. No, that's good. It means we can go into the synchro. Search Long Yun, discard the other one, pop a card when I summon Long Yun. Ah, man. Like when I'm silent, the stream status is excellent. So, is it me talking that's making it bad? Maybe my sister's secretly watching Netflix in her room. Anyway, it's an excellent day. That's the best it's been all night, so. But yeah, the stream is delayed very far back. Wow, I'm actually watch. I have the live part, right? I can see the live, obviously. I'm watching it, I'm watching them, I'm like halfway through the previous duel, and I'm like, wow. Yes, destroy my guy by battle. Nothing bad will happen if you do that, I promise. Ha, you fool. You didn't see through my rules. And because this guy actually has a second effect, I only realized this recently. Because he can just destroy one once because. And now, if a non-effect one special summoned, I get to do this as well. No, wait, I don't. Did I already do this turn? I don't know what happened, but something happened. Either way, I can now activate Heavenly Dragon Cycle. I'm gonna get a Shuna because he's the best one for actually getting monsters into my field. Activate the Dragon Sword appears. Adding you because he can get the most damage on. Measure Summon itself. Gonna activate you now. Realistically, I should have gone do something else first, but mistakes come for mistakes happen. Yeah, I should have linked 2'd first. Discarded this, revived the worm. But I can't link summon while the Xiangjian tokens on the field. Burn for 12. Also, the duel, my previous duel just ended now, it's saying. Well, not saying, it's showing, is a better way to put it. Now, summon you, create this, discarding this, reviving my monk because it's a non-effect monster. I want to have a non-effect monster in my field to activate other effects. Shuna's effect now. Are we gonna go for... Honestly, any of these kind of work. I'm gonna go for my pa. Anyway, I think it's not damage free. Look, if it's not enough, it's not enough. I don't feel good math right now. Yeah, it's not enough. If I went into the level, the draw, the dark one, I would have been able to kill it because it has 1500 attack. I'm pretty sure that's not, I was having more than 600. We just had to things 300 attack more, I would have been fine. Make your move, peasant. What? Actually? Oh, I need to go main phase 2. Make this hard for you. I'm gonna go into Shasara. Now summon a monster and I will get token of that monster for you. But it's a worm now. Yeah. And I really like this card though because it makes all the tokens from level 4s, so you can synchro summon with tokens and tokens. Anyway, now because you did that, I can now... Yep, they're gonna surrender because they never let that happen. That's fun. And now let's play actual Xiangjian. Xiangjian. Oh, so I called it E because I made this list quick. Well, I made like part of the list when I basically just put 3 copies of her in, but after I slowly adjusted the list to what you see now. That's why the side looks like that. Well, look, we just check the Albaz fusions just to see which ones are actually if I spell it correctly. What ones are good? Also, I'm sure you can summon this guy from your deck as well because it's like you can choose one monster, or one monster, or one full on no, just full on apples directly. And there's another card which says you can something full on Albaz or call it list full on Albaz. No, right, it's Jubilation which says that, right? Specifically, that's why I wanted to play. That's why I want there to be a level 8 fusion of the Xiangjian ones. You can actually play this in Xiangjian to basically be an additional searcher. How is the additional searcher? Well, example, if it was a level 8 worm that you could pitch, that hopefully if it was like an Albaz fusion would have graveyard effects as well, which means you use this with a little worm, just revealing. Then you do have to discard one if you choose to do. If you just want the graveyard effect, it's got graveyard effect. But if you need, so say for example, if you really want Moyi in your hand, but you only have Taya, because you know what? If you go in first and Taya is your only play starter, you can't do crap. I've had opening hands where it's just like revival spell, in perm, cosmic cyclone, and Taya, and I can't do crap. But what if I had Jubilation branded in there? I'm like, I reveal my Taya. I send a good level 8 fusion, which that does cool shit in the grave to the grave. Now I discard it, not to add Ecclesia, because Ecclesia has full Albaz in the text, and now that Ecclesia is now a Moyi who can hopefully do stuff if I have this in hand anyway, or this, or that. What's these there like Ecclesia's 5-2? Versus 5-2. I was in a comment section earlier today. I'm like, oh, she's 5'2"? What? Yep, she's tiny. So is Albaz, technically speaking. So both are around the same height. But yeah. Gonna quickly my mic for a second. People are doing loud stuff, so I'm just muting my mic. Okay, this seems a bit interesting. Oh. Look, we don't have another Tenyi in cans. We can't do the Tenyi combo line. We can do the Mo Yi combo line, which is basically Mo Yi plus anything really. But you know, doing having any Tenyi is going to monks or is the decent stuff because you should get used something. I'm gonna save Ecclesiac. I'm not gonna use Ecclesia. So if they blew up my field, I have something for next turn. Or if they negate this, because I didn't plan actually if they negated this. You know what? Should have. You know what? Correct me from the situation would have been not to summon him. Actually, it would have been to leave him in hand. If they negated this, search out the long one, and it would have somehow have something on the field at least. Impem, heavy impem. Yeah. Look, I can't normal summon, so I can link into the link 2 now actually. So that's an interesting place though. Link 2 doesn't do much though, because I can't use extra deck effects now. So because of that, I'm going to set 2, because nothing is really this good to, and this is just a bluff. And hopefully I don't have twin twists in the hand. They're playing Dogmatica, or some sort of Dogmatica hybrid. You can play Dogmatica with a lot of things, honestly. Maybe some people don't like it. I think it's perfectly fine. It's just actually like, and we have dirt. Honestly, the most known part about Dogmatica is the amount of really good extra cards, which is like be in the grave. Yeah, I'm gonna pop the Mo. Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, she's not doing much. You have your own ecclesia, it seems. I also have my own ecclesia. Mine's virtuous, while yours is a saint. I think I know who's better. Look, if they have Maximus already in hand, it's fine, I guess. Set 4. Okay, I looked away for a second. I saw them set 4. Okay, then. Look, first step though, I'm gonna activate the search spell. So, look, they probably have something. So if they get, I can do stuff if they can negate it. So if they negate it, but they didn't, so it's fine. We do what we do. If they have an imperm, this is useful. If they just have a strike, it's terrible. I'm gonna summon it. Okay, they have a fleur. I need my own fleur. But mine's better because it's not evil. Anyway, special summon here. My Ecclesia is better than your Ecclesia because it's a tuner. It's also, honestly, it being a tuner is also just really good. It means you can revive stuff like Moyi, which I could do right now, and technically synchro, but getting. Do I want to go to level 7 synchro is the question. Spell Trapment could be useful, and Yazi's useful to get any other worm. And I know this card because people don't read cards, and even do I. They don't know it could be targeted by card effects. That's interesting. No, I'm gonna revive the Moyi because look, if I synchro summon in it means I get a draw, which could be useful. I guess it can be done at any time, so I think Samsung first. No, I don't want to activate your effect. Do they actually have anything? They probably have the punishment. They probably have punishment. That's probably it should be pretty. Look, they always have the punishment. All Dogman players always have punishment. That is. But if they target this though, I can just dodge it. They have an imperm. That's more difficult. No, I can now summon my Bewitching Iris, so they have an additional monster they have to deal with. And because of that, I'm going to use Close Effect now. Did you notice there's a Spriggan in that hammer, by the way? There's a Spriggan in that hammer. Called by the Grave, they had something. I didn't expect to have that one of Called by the Grave. My bad. That was pretty locked, it seems. What do they have so far? They had an imperm and a Called by the Grave. Okay, that's. What do they have now? Drowning Mirror Force, Quaking Mirror Force, Magical Cylinder. Come on, show me that Magical Cylinder. I dare you. No, actually though, because it's a bit bad. Nope, they don't have anything. That's good as well. Let's wait for the Magical Cylinder for the Bewitching Iris. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if there's any new. Rush card. Whenever I check Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, I see there's a bunch of Rush cards because a bunch of Rush cards was revealed. I wonder who plays Rush. I don't know anyone who plays personally plays Rush duels. Well, honestly, I don't know that many people personally play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I don't have many friends. Who has many friends? Well, the ones I do have, I think one of them plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And he plays it because I play it. So, yeah, I guess. And also, I drew there like one over Pankratops. I'm pretty sure Pank's a run, right? I'm not an idiot, right? I could be an idiot. Wouldn't be surprised. Maybe good at math, but could still be an idiot. Man, that's annoying. Can I get the monster reborn spell actually? That'd be cool. That was a joke, but let's see, what can I revive? Only the one who was just destroyed. Which is not much point honestly at the moment. But it's good having an actual card in hand. If I draw, look, Tibber, that guy can pop anything during the player's turn. But look, if I draw another, if I draw another Xiangjian card, their top decks have been pretty good. I drew a Pank, which had a 100 attack more than my Legionary Sword Master. Also, on top of Legionary, saying you can talk about the Legionary, this card, very interesting. I personally like it. It's not doing good in this matchup because they're playing Dogmatica, but and its first effect is it's a strong card from hand. Honestly, no one cares about that effect. The other two though, especially from the deck. Honestly, a lot of card decks can have at least one card which can summon from the deck. Not every deck, obviously. Some decks don't have any, but a lot do, which means you can just draw two cards. That's a +1. Actually, it's not +2. That's a +2 because you're not actually losing. You're not losing her because she's still on the field technically. Because that's by technicality, that's a +2 right there. Plus, if you use the third bond, which is like, oh yeah, just they summon an extra deck monster to destroy it, which I've done many times, and have my opponent not realized she could do that, and it's like, they go, fuck, and they surrender, because sometimes just destroying one of the extra deck monsters that they just want to need is good. So, but yeah, it's obviously not the best hand trap, but it being a Zhang Yen card is really good. It means it's searchable, it means you can revive it, and it's good. So I definitely say play it if you're playing these Xiangyans, because look, one copy of it's perfectly reasonable. Now send to the grave. Borrow log. I barely ever summon you because I don't. You have a link in the grave. Usually Borrow Savage is kind of turn 2 to 3 card I summon. People like, I know some people like wish you could summon. Not really. I don't think the perfect. Actually, I do want to know people wish they could summon How. Because How actually would be complete crap. Just from a standpoint. No, it would be useful to get the level 1 Tenyi out of the deck. Actually, there's not many worm. That looks tunas. One thing I really wished. One thing I wish they had was a tuna worm level 4 that you could revive. But thankfully they have this now. This card though would be so much better if it was an archetype card. Like, it would be ridiculously good. A searchable. Remember this. A searchable card which can also have an archetype monster reborn, which can special summon itself, tribute itself for any card in your archetype, and can add itself back to your hand if a fusion's gone there. Which, you're not playing fusions for the most part, but not for the most part, you're not playing fusions, but like, still. Okay, third time's the charm. Will I be able to actually get Mo Yi effect off? They just had a lot of counters, honestly. There's not much I can do. Could have done. Like, if I knew they had the goddamn Cobra at a grave, I would have, just gone and synchroed, but I figured they didn't, so. They have another Imperm. They have all their traps. They've had everything this game. They've gone from. You've got all three Imperm got caught by the grave. Man. And they can just tribute that, which is the problem. So I need to get cards off their field. Punishment me. They activated a Wing Pegasus. That works as well. Anyway, I'm dead. By technically, I'll let my opponent kill me. They won't. People play Yu-Gi-Oh! Dun, dun, dun. Sometimes, he's going to do. He's probably doing a bit more than necessary, but you know, sometimes people enjoy themselves. You know. Anyway, back to me talking to myself because no one's here. How's life? How's life, me? Yeah, it's pretty good, me. Yeah, it's pretty good, me. How you been doing, lately? Oh, you know, alright. Yeah, alright. Let's see. No, I need to get. Anyway, while we're here, I'm still talking to myself. I do hope Ice Shade gets some more cards because you know Ice Shade takes part of the Albaz Law, which means it is completely possible in the next set we just get a full, basically archetype like support for them. I also do wonder what's like the connection between some of the cards in the Ice Shade. Cause like, I know I made a whole video of me going crazy about the Moyi looking very similar to one of them. I know the Taya, the Somase's blade has it's basically the bottom half. It's got like a weird black color, like patterns, which kind of similar to the Ice Shade. Them going having like black patterns over as out of water for long periods of time, and these blades kind of watery. Look, we know they're cool friends. You know what I mean? We know we've told in like art, in like some concept art and stuff that they're friends, and they're chill, as they say. I'm dead. But yeah. Quickly just. Okay, now it's actually hopefully win a game of them. Let's see. I'll go first. I'll get two desires. So, let's pop one. Let's go. I can't banish all of my important cards, right? They have an ash in hand, don't they? They have an ash in hand. I should have used her first to bait the ash, but you know what? We didn't. I'm gonna leave you in hand. There's no point doing it can't do a Tenyi combo. It can't have ash too, right? It's like ash, but called ash too. Nope. This is why else is good. They space an extra 3 copies of Moyi. Or an extra 3 copies of Taya. I've only played 2 Taya because I don't want to see him opening hand alone. And they have an imperm. I feel like I haven't had good luck with my opponents having all the cards they need to stop my plays. Sometimes it's just easy to build a deck that's designed to go second. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just easier. It's like, oh yeah, let's go second, man. Aha, you're playing this deck as well. I know how to counter this deck because I'm playing the deck as well. You know how to beat it if you know how to play it, as they say. They're normal summoning. Yeah, that's fine. They have a species. I wasn't actually paying attention. They have a special beast, which means they can go into this, which is look. Getting rid of this stops mid play. If they already have, I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad. Can I check the log actually? No, I'm an idiot. I didn't check what they had, so I will deal with the consequences of not paying attention. Hey, look, if they search the tactician, I probably should say this a bit, and go for the tactician on summon. but I wasn't paying attention. I'm an idiot. So yep, they probably searched tactician or something else to summon a tactician. And they just went straight to Baroness because that's a pretty reasonable play because, you know, negation. Negation people like. And I also have negation, haha. Yeah, I'll wait to my main phase. I have my own negation. I can top deck Imperm myself. Look, if they negate it, it's fine because as long as that card over there is also not negation, it shouldn't be, realistically. Because look, I have Pot of the Desires in hand, rather than just their action happen, so I can use Pot. If I send it in, if I summon the Grand Duke, that means. Oh, I banished all my copies of Tyre. Okay, so no level 7s or 9s. Let's check what I banished. 1, 2. I have one in my deck still, and I have discard fodder. I can now go into the Grand Duke because basically her and any card in hand that's a worm or Xiangjian basically equals the level 8 and level 10 because I have had. Sorry, Mo Yi. Everything has negated you today, apparently. I'm so sorry for you. Wow. Everything has negated you. I might download this stream and just have Mo Yi be negated. I'm gonna do that actually. Screw that, I'm doing that. Tomorrow, though. You know what? I have a trap. 1 second, yeah, I'm gonna decorate this trap. Look. I target this is look, I don't Reset's not that great of a card, but it's good for closing out some games. More importantly though, if you two more importantly, one, if this card is banished, your token. Two, you can use it to banish other cards in your grave that need to be banished. They have something. I know they have something that they're waiting. Probably a punishment. They always have a punishment. Yep, they knew it. This is the best use for Auspicious Beast. It's dodging removal effects of your cards. Look, Auspicious Beast is a fine card, you know what I mean? It's a perfectly fine card. But, like, you know, not the best card. So I even play Wonder. Oh, that's a good one. Wait. Well, I can't go into the full, like, the Vishad and the full combo because I banished most of the stuff in my grave. Most of the combo pieces have been banished. But I can do this though. It's better to go and actually do some Tenyi stuff. Honest. Wait, I can just go into this. How much is tack is that now? It's plus basically 2,000. So is going to the Grand Duke worth it? Oh, I'm gonna say no. I don't trust myself enough. don't trust myself nearly. I should know what I should have checked. I've banished all two of my copies of the Earth one. Yep, I did. This is why you need to keep check, Martin. This is why you need to check. Make decisions. You need information. To get information, you need to check. To get information, check. You need to check. You need to click on stuff. No point going to shaman because there's nothing in this guy in hand. And that just pass. That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly good for me. Because I can banish this. Add this to my hand, which means I can summon this. And now I have more attack now because I have these on field as well. I can now activate this, discard this. Special summon token. Go for the Grand Duke. This should be hopefully gained because I'm just going to burn from 1200 at the moment as well. Yep, I have 5100 attack. This is game. You can't even destroy it because I have protection. Yep, they surrendered. Let's go one more game for the night because this is one of my longest stream yet. Of an hour and basically nearly 20 minutes. We will increase these stream lengths as time goes on, hopefully. And hopefully next time I stream, my internet's not crap. Well, not my personal internet, just DD. Why is everyone leaving me? And, rock, that's fine. No, like I said, sometimes that's like going second, because this means... No, they're playing a second deck, it seems. And I just kind of squished my game with it. Okay, that's okay. Oh, this is actually a very good hand. Why am I worried about anything? Know what? No, I'm worried about it if they're going to negate my Yi. Come on, I dare you. Negate her. Oh my god, I can't negate her. It's a miracle. Wait. It was a little pause scared the hell out of me, honestly. Anyway, let's go full combo. They could have Nibiru. And now actually on an actual duel we can use my use effect engrave. Draw a card. I got the Monster Reborn one. This is getting better by the second. What do we even want, honestly? We can get anything. I'm gonna get the Sudden Shift because it's decreased attack. Summon token. Wait, I should have searched out the Monster Reborn. Alright, I guess. I'm gonna go Deflip. No, I should go into... Wait. I'm gonna go into... If I want to use Sudden Shift properly, I should go into... the Grand Duke. If it screws me over, it screws me over. It's fine. I've screwed myself over many times. Burn for 12. If I screw over, it's honestly fine. Like, these, like, having Ecclesia and the Searcher in hand is honestly just good. Use your effect. Banish the spell. Get token. Use you. And now we have negation. All cards go to banished. Agnite Tires effect. I'm gonna send again. Let's just send this the one for summons any from deck. It's going good. It's going great. It's now lightning storm my field. Hey, shoot it ain't. Tell me I should have got Baroness. Come on. No, don't actually come on, but like, you know, I'm gonna get like lightning storm. Then I don't have as much up the gate. I should have got Baroness up. Ragaki, the OG lightning storm. Yes. Avoid destruction, please. Remember management. Should have banished the tactician, actually. I knew it was gonna. I had a feeling, a gut feeling. It was gonna make me regret not summoning Baroness. But you know what? It happens. Look. I'm gonna let that go through, honestly. I want another card on the field, maybe. Speaking of the virtual world cards, because we summoned the Xiangjian. Like, there are other good ones. The level 6, it's fine. Look, the issue with virtual worlds are they don't like they don't lock you into virtual worlds, but they lock you into level 3s and higher. I mean, you can't even means the Tenyi link stuff doesn't work anymore. So you either should play. Let's you do a big worm pod. But let's just playing one copy of the level 6 is decent. That's because you actually do have rank 6 players then. But I might try making a virtual world thing in this. But like I said, virtual world has a lot of cards that require you to have other virtual cards. Tenyi just work by themselves. Honestly, you don't really need other. You need obviously other Tenyi cards, but like virtual world, you need other virtual world cards. Like there's a desperate. I need these. Overload fusion. Summon your monster. Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, activate this as well. Because its protection back is not once per turn. I'll destroy your that. Yep, the protection back is not once per turn. I'll just banish the tactician this time. Banish you. Nope. I'm gonna. I mean, because that's been destroying. Means I can't banish the link because it can just. Yep. Yeah. Careful. Okay, you know what? You have more monsters than me. You know what that means? I can summon just Ecclesia, the Virtuous in white. Hopefully they don't change her name because it makes it because the part in white part makes sense because you know because it's branded in white. Anyway, tribute you. Special summon Taya. You know what I'm gonna do now? First check. Make sure I have. What can I activate? Wait. Oh yeah. Because I can have Ecclesia. sure. Boom. Boom. And cards were banished, so we can do more stuff. Banish Cyber Dragon. And the link now. Banish the trap, why not? I do wish there was a... I think they should make it like a level 12 one just for the... It wouldn't be an easy level to get to, but it'd be funny. 2 tuners and 1 non-tuner. 2 double token. Look, it would not be an easy one to get into, but it'd be funny. Yep, I was just going to brightness once their field. What did I not? Did I ever play? Well, I didn't play Punk. I should play at least one game of Punk. Yeah, it's my last game, and it's going to stream's going for race an hour and a half now. I got bruised in my left eye. I think it's sore. The lower bottom half is sore. Alright, playing Dark Magician. DOG deck. Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, one of those decks that I personally have never actually had any hate for, but I know a lot of people have hate for. Not because they're good, just because of the copious amount of support they get, which is understandable when you want your own deck to get support, and you have like deck like these which are like never been good. Blue Eyes was no matter for a bit, but like, you know, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, haven't been like the best decks, but it's gaining support because they were the main character, main rivals decks in the first season. Like other main characters, like they get support. We got, you know, we're getting support for, we got support for basically every main character's decks over the last series. We're gonna, but like, you know, it happens. I personally I'm like, I wish other decks get support, but I don't hate Dark Magician. I think that's the thing is they're interesting. And yeah, they have a bunch of stuff set. So we're gonna get Madden Spider out because Madden Spider. Look, Punk's fun. Punk is fun, but they also are. I find them very slow. They're like you can search out a lot of traps. You can search out your spells. You can get fusion, but like you need to. Gonna play Russian roulette. Can I get Madden Spider? We're gonna summon a Water Dragon first to see that I have this card in hand, which means I can just tribute it off. I see. They probably have like every card. Get rid of my Water Dragon. And now this would be the best time to go for. I don't know. They probably have more negations. Is the issue. There's more negations. Probably better go into Seaman to get more advantage. But yeah, no, just go into Seaman. You. I don't think they have anything. Okay, I don't think they have anything. They don't have anything. I'm gonna go back to the Foxy Tune. Use Foxy Tune's effect again. Tribute off Madam Spider. which means we can synchro for the amazing dragon. I'm playing with 3 because now. I played the 2 in my deck list, but I'm playing 3 because it's more fun that way. And now we can use its effect, bouncing the activating these to chain blocks, but they can't. Because this also chains blocks because they have 2 effect. Good. I need to revive this now. I don't have enough damages. If I need 800 more damage, I should have used Forbidden Droplets. Do I need more? Nah, 800 more would have done that. Gains the life. I should have set. Why did I not set Forbidden Droplets? I'm an idiot. That was a dumb move, not added to Forbidden Droplets, but this is the last game, so. Also, mate, I also, when I originally read Mage Train, I thought like you're gonna use one of each effects. I was reading a lot of, not during that, the video, but before that, I was reading a lot of once per each. You know, each effect once per, only use one of the 2 effects from the 10 cards. I thought you're gonna use it one of either effects, but no, you use both effects 10 turn, which is good. And I was like, I screwed up one of my, actually in the replay video, I screwed up one game. I could have actually OTK'd, but I forgot to revive a monster first, so. I just realized I could be playing with sound on this entire time. I don't know what I did. Could be more entertaining. I guess it could be more entertaining for people if they actually could hear sound. Well. Boom. Oh, it's the sound from the game forever. Okay. Are they attacking? And that's what we call a top deck. Actually, could have used her effect instead of done stuff, but still, top deck. Okay, then this is a difficult situation. Now, the best bet, I could go into search a card, but like, I'm just wasting time at that point. Go into Mountain Spider for trap searching. Or actually go into the wagon to get one of the spells which stops targeting, or say stops targeting, just like it says basically makes targeting be, you shouldn't target me because, you know, how I gotta target one of your cards back. Quite interested. I get the... I'll get the destroy one. Oh, unlike some decks, like Punk has a very bad top deck game. I know it's probably Monster Reborn is them, but that's Monster Reborn. Monster any deck can play Monster Reborn. Yeah, I should just activate it. Madam Spider, you're a robot? Wow, I already knew that, but I'm just being fun. Haha, if you target my monster, I get to target to a spell, and it looks like it doesn't switch on a trap. That's what like those cards. These are not on summon effects. These are just each turn you can just pay F out, and they have a natural blossom. Hey, quick attack. Now, I'll activate this and see if I have Ash again. I can need that. Nope, they don't. I add that. Prob. Avarice. Recycling the Foxy Tunes is seeming to draw one of the Mr. Dragons. Not both Mr. Dragons. And the amazing part. Do they have something for this? Nope. Oh. I have an effect negation, which is probably not the best against Dark Magician, but... And I have... first off, activate this guy again, so we keep getting advantage, you know. Every turn more advantage. This card here already gave me 2 cards, it's a +1. This card's been a +1 already. And you've got the Eternal Soul. And if you activate that, I can just pop Eternal Soul. Actually, because done that perm also targets. We're trading here, it seems. How much attack does Go you have? 2,800. No, this is not attack anyway. Wait, what's the card they had in hand do again? It can't summon itself, right? No, it's the greatest attack of game. If it can summon itself, I'm just... Okay. Boom. Oh man, this was been a stream. This has been a stream. This is it's 2 hours 40, 1 hour 40, so it's nearly 2 hours, but it's the deck list. Oh man. I guess I changed a little bit, but yeah. I'm sure it's changed a bit since didn't get to summon you, so sad. But yeah, it's like just honestly, if this deck just gets like a good spell, like a good not like a good honestly these two, and that's some people think they're crap. I think they're mostly crap. I think they're good. Look, these are the type of spells that I consider they're good as long as you play one copy of them. That's how spells are for me. They're good as long as you play one copy of them. They help you with battling and they help you with targeting, which are both very important things. And this deck wants to grind. In my opinion, wants to grind a bit. It's not the best at that, but does that bit. But if they get like a good normal spell card which does something good, a monster archetype monster reborn would be fantastic actually. And then that would mean you would if you just had this guy stay in your field for a turn. So you summon him, search a spell. Next time he survives, search a second spell. Brilliant. That's actually useful because he also guy lets you know because I played one copy of him because he's a spell searcher and I don't really care for the spell so much. But he's like on field effect. It's really nice because when your opponent targets you or for attack or monster effect, it's like I draw a card. Sweet. Anyway, that's it for the night. I hope you guys had fun. Man, I'm watching the stream replay again. It's still behind a bit. Oh man, I hope you guys all had fun. Take care, everyone. Wait, is it just behind a bit or is it just not caught up to? Man, this entire time it was just because it wasn't caught up. I wasn't for some reason. It wasn't. It wasn't on my iPad. I'm not directly looking at it. So anyway, guys, hope you had fun. Take care, everyone, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Yes, my outros are bad. I'm not good at ending stuff.